we have here a brand new article regarding siege progress information. So we can already get one article recently, and I can make a video on my YouTube channel of what we know so far regarding siege's mechanics in Throne and Liberty. However, this evening I have something new. Let's check what we have here. So they are explaining here. There is also one video. We can check a video a little bit later. It's actually a pretty short video and not showing that much interesting. We can see a little bit of combat during the siege. However, let's check written information regarding mechanics of the siege. That will be interesting. So, what is siege? What is siege? I mean, siege. This is one of the most important parts of any good MMORPG, right? This is without any doubt the main reason, one of the main reasons, if not the main, why we play MMORPGs. This is large-scale PvP content where fierce battles occur between guilds to take over Stoneguard Castle. Okay, so they are talking here concretely about siege in Throne and Liberty. There is a big castle, right? Stoneguard Castle, which you need to conquer. And it's a battle. It's important to say, this is a battle between guilds, because there are no factions in Throne and Liberty. And just to say, and I'm talking already about different kind of in-game systems and about the siege, it's a really shame that we don't have faction system in Throne and Liberty, because imagine additionally to all of the content which you already have in the game, like guild versus guild content, dungeons, everything, right, PvP, local events, additionally when we would have RVR content in the game, that would be amazing, right? That would be amazing. So this siege is not faction versus faction, it's a guild versus guild kind of system. Actually many guilds, right, not only one or two. What is Legion? This is a very important definition. The guild that occupies the castle is called a Legion. The first siege Legion is designated as the Legion ranked first in the guild ranking at the end of Chronicle chapter 5, Dazzling Growth. Regarding this name, a Legion, this is not a surprise, because in Ion, for example, guilds are called legions. In Ion, MMORPG, also from NCSoft, right? Guilds are called legions. So this is not a surprise regarding the name. First siege progress schedule. The first siege progress time is as follows for each server. For server stability, the siege will be divided in the first siege as follows, and the regular siege date will be announced after it's confirmed. So they have put sieges on different days, right? On February 2nd, Kalis, Aron and Stoneguard server. On February 3rd, Asota, Crimson and Einar. And on February 4th, Da Vinci, Luna, Fonseca and Berkant. Guys, we have schedule for the siege. So I'm currently playing on a Asota server, as many of you. I know that because before merge, it was Khazar. Khazar and Wisp, those two servers have merged into Asota. And I know that on Khazar, there is a really huge global community of players. Players who are playing in Korea from other regions, including me, right? So, guys, February 3rd, 21, this is 21 p.m. This is Korean time. So Saturday, 21. I need to check what is that time for me in Europe, right? Mark your calendars, at least for everybody who is playing on Asota. For everybody else, you can see here the schedule, right? Okay, let's go further, guys. Let's check another interesting information regarding siege. Siege rules guide. The siege lasts approximately 1 hour and proceeds in the following order. 1 hour. That would be kind of normal time, I would say. Maybe a little bit too long, because even before siege, there needs to be preparation from guilds which will participate in the siege. So it's not only, hey, let's go play siege, right? When the time is right. No, you need to make preparation, right? So it will not be easy for leaders. I know that in Ion in the past, like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago on Ion servers, I used to play and organize huge sieges, massive sieges, thousands of people were playing, and it was an amazing experience. And I remember back then, we needed to make preparation for the siege, like 1 hour before siege. 1 hour before siege, you need to make different kind of parties, you need to prepare for the siege. What we have here, stage 1, waiting for siege, 9 o'clock until 9:15. Okay, so it's not actually starting at 9. Okay, 15 minutes before the siege begins, a siege standby alarm is displayed. Okay, so we'll see it in the screen. Making it possible to use the Stone Guard Legion hideout. Territory manager, teleportation statue, crafter, or merchant. Okay, so NPCs in the fort are basically will not be available during siege, which is kind of normal. Stage 2, siege progress, 9:15 to 10. That would be like actual siege, right? When the siege begins, players inside the castle and near its walls, excluding legions, are moved to nearby town. So you'll be teleported out of the castle if you don't belong to the guild which is defending the castle. Only members of the guild which are defending the castle, that will be probably on a SOTA 1 HP guild, canon guild, right? They will defend the castle. They can stay in the castle. Everybody else will be teleported out, which is kind of normal. That is even in Ion mmorpg, sieges are functioning on that way. In the moment when siege is starting, if you are not defending the castle, you're kicked from the castle somewhere outside, like a long distance outside. Entry into the outer castle. Battles between players become possible, and castle walls, towers, gate frames, and gates can be destroyed. There are a total of 3 gates, 2 outer gates and 1 inner gate, and you can enter by destroying them. In the case of the outer castle gate, you can open and close it by operating the 2 levers on the castle tower at the same time. Oh, this will not be easy. There must be lots of coordination between guilds to be able to do that, because there is not only 1 gate, right? 2 outer gates and then inner gate, and there will be players defending the castle. So it's not like you can walk inside and just pick the right, pull the lever. That will not happen. The back door and side door of the inner building can be opened and closed by operating 2 levers at the same time. Ah, they need to be pulled at the same time. Guys, this will be interesting. Back in the real classic, that was just awesome. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Aika, it's 1 p.m. Central European time. Thank you very much, Aika. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is 1 p.m., right? So, Saturday. Okay, let's go further. What we have here? Entering the resistance. If you enter the castle, the guild leader of any guild except the legion can interact with the throne. Wait a second. If you enter the castle, the guild leaders of any guild except the legion is the guild which is defending the castle, can interact with the throne. Upon completion of the interaction, the guild leader transforms into a usurper. And if the usurper survives with the designated area for 3 minutes, he or she takes over the castle. Ooh, this is interesting. This is so good. So basically, guild which is defending the castle will try to kill this guild leader, which have transformed into a usurper. And if they kill it within 3 minutes time, they are still managing to defend the castle, right? However, if this transformed guild leader manages to survive for 3 minutes time, they are taking over the castle. That will be mission impossible. So basically, players who are attacking the castle, they need to defend this guild leader in transformation, right? To survive for 3 minutes. And the guild which is defending the castle, they need to kill those players and kill, right, this leader in transformation. Interesting. So there will be lots of PvP happening next to the throne, right? Because next to the throne, probably this guild leader will transform. Wow. This is exciting mechanic, right? What do you think about these guys? X-Form in TL. Yes, Aika. It's going to be very hard to take over. Yeah, it will be very hard. I agree. It will be very hard to take over the castle because they will attack. They will attack immediately whoever transform, right? In this, next to the throne. And 3 minutes to survive, that will be impossible. I don't know. But look, they can always change something, you know. If they see NCSoft, look, NCSoft can always adjust features of the siege. If they see that one guild is holding the fort too long period of time, right? They can always change this time, for example, to 2 minutes or to 1 minute. And then castle will be overtaken, right? They can always adjust the different kind of features of the siege. The damage the usurper receives is reduced depending on the number of allies around him, so it's best to unite with the guild members as much as possible to protect the usurper. The transformation is cancelled if you leave the designated area or die. Yeah, of course, transformation is cancelled because then this guild leader could transform and escape, right? Imagine you transform and you hide. You can't, right? You cannot hide because you cannot leave designated area. Even if the usurper survives, it takes over the castle, other guilds can fight for the throne until the end of the siege. Aha, it's still not over. This is interesting, also information. So it's not over if one guild take over the castle. Other guilds can also try to take over it again. Stage 3, overtime. Up to 3 minutes from 10 o'clock. Wait a second. Aha, I understand. So siege is over at 10 o'clock. However, there could be overtime. Let's see. If the battle for the throne is still in progress at the end of the 45-minute siege period, overtime will begin for up to 3 minutes. If you succeed or fail to capture the throne during overtime, the siege ends immediately. This is interesting. So this is overtime. So maybe something could be done here during overtime. Guys, there will be lots of strategizing here, right? Siege strategy elements. Plunder and resurrection sites. Stoneguard Castle has lots of site and resurrection site, and any guild member participating in the siege can occupy it, but the time requiring for occupation varies depending on the level with the guild. Guild members of Guardian level or higher can take over more quickly, and the interaction time is shorter. Let's check here. This is the map, right? No, this is resurrection sites. Plunder. If you occupy a plunder during the siege, you can loot accumulated taxes every 5 minutes, and the looted taxes can be distributed after the siege ends, regardless of whenever you win or not. Legion must defend or retake looted lands to prevent their share of taxes from being reduced. This is interesting. We need to check how this works out also regarding this plundering system, because many guilds will do that, right? You are getting looted accumulated taxes, and they are massive. We have seen massive taxes regarding Lucent and Solent in this castle. So every 5 minutes you get portion, right? Not everything, but you will get portion of these taxes. Resurrection site. If you occupy a respawn point, you can resurrect there when you die and quickly join the battle. The resurrection areas support not only resurrection, but also function of a teleportation statue. So it must be used strategically. This will be important. This will be very important in that siege war, right? Because you need to watch on these resurrection stones. Whoever will lead the siege, right? Defending or occupying, defending or attacking, they will need to take over these stones. Because if you die, if you cannot resurrect somewhere close, it will be a problem. And also you can teleport in different kind of regions of this fort, right? This is amazing. Oh, this is looking so good, guys. So far, right? Golem. So regarding Golem transformation, I have already made few videos on my YouTube channel. We know about that system for a long time. Nothing strange here. We have here some main information about that system. The Golem can be transformed by interacting with the seal stone near the siege ruins, and the Golem stone slab required for the Golem transformation can be purchased from a guild supplies vendor. We know that from before. Golem type, stone crasher, battle carrier, gate hammer, and jump attacker. So Stone Crasher specialized in destroying castle walls. When first activated immediately after starting, cooldown time 5 minutes, Golem transformation duration 7 minutes. When the outer castle is destroyed, entry possible, not. Okay, so this one cannot enter the castle. Battle Carrier, pick up an ally and place them on the castle wall. So you're carrying your friends, right, in the siege. It's amazing. 5 minutes after starting, you can activate. Cooldown time 5 minutes. Golem transformation. Oh, it's very short. For this carrier one, it's only 4 minutes. And entry possible. You cannot. After the outer castle gate is destroyed, you cannot enter inside. Basically, there is no purpose. This battle carrier have a purpose that you can climb on the walls during siege, right? Gate hammer. Destroy the gate from distance. 10 minutes after starting. Okay, not immediately. Cooldown time 5 minutes. 6 minutes transformation last. When you enter castle, is it destroyed? Entry possible? Yes. Okay. Jump attacker. Jump up and attack the enemy directly immediately after starting. So this one you can use immediately after start of the siege. Cooldown time 5 minutes. Golem transformation duration 9 minutes. This one is long time. This would be nice to use, right? This one is good. Jumper attack. When the outer castle is destroyed, entry possible. Yes. Golems, many people will play with them. Yeah, many people will play with them. Maybe even I try, right? So basically you need to buy that special thing over there from guild NPC. You need to buy that to be able to activate Golem, right? Let's see what else do we have here. Strategic variables. You can win against strong corps by using the following strategic variables. Internal and external sewer infiltration channels. We've already seen that information from before. There are some other ways how to enter battlefield, how to enter the fort. There are two ways, two additional ways. First way would be sewer, and second would be gigantrite, that big flying whale, right? So let's check first way. You can enter the castle using the inner and outer castle sewer infiltration channels. However, when it rains, the sewer in 9 song fill up with water, making entry impossible. So, wait a second. What if somebody from a guild who is defending the castle, they can use that transcendent skill and they can call the rain. They can call the heavy rain, right? They can change the weather. And then if it's raining, you cannot use sewers. However, if you can use them, you are still limited to enter the fort throughout that system because you need to enter with help of the rat. And there is a limited number of rats behind the bars. I have already seen that information in the previous, you can see that actual information also in the previous video on my YouTube channel where I talk about that. And another way how to enter battlefield, gigantrite. When gigantrite passes near the castle, it can descend and break into the castle. So you can glide basically from that big flying whale into the battlefield. However, it will be faster to resurrect basically on some teleport point, I guess, and join the battle, right? Then go to gigantrite and only maybe on the start, right? On the start of the siege, on the start of this siege war, maybe then this sewer system and gigantrite, yes, massively, right, gliding on the battlefield. That would be exciting. That would be amazing, right? On the start of the siege. Yeah. I hope someone will cast rain or it will rain. Probably it will. Probably it will, Bon Jovi. It's only for 10 minutes. Yeah, but it's important 10 minutes. Mr. Bon Jovi, it's important 10 minutes. Siege lasts 45 minutes basically. From 9:15 to 10. With 3 minutes of overtime. Every minute is important. Right? Every minute is important. Oh, guys, this is important part. Siege rewards, territory management. Because there were many talking about on social media about rewards from the siege. We have seen massive amount of taxes accumulated in the castle regarding Solant and regarding Lucent, right? The guild leader selected as a corps member can manage various matters throughout territory management menu. Tax rate adjustment. You can adjust the tax rate set to default 2%. Special product management. You can adjust the purchasing authority for special products sold by guild merchants. Queen, Blendy, Poison Neutralizer. Fortress management. You can prepare for the next siege by repairing damaged fortress during the siege. Tax accumulation method. Guys, we will see details after the siege. Castle repair is from Arcade. You just put some tongues and healer by sewers and they won't get through. That's true. Then there will need to be some players next to the sewer. Yeah, for sure. Siege rewards. Based on waiting time on the day of the siege, 40% of the accumulated taxes in Storm Castle will be set as siege compensation. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot. This is good. The remaining 60% of the taxes are not used in the siege, will be used in the next siege and future content to be released. So 60% always stays, right? And the allocated siege reward is divided into a ratio of 5:5 and stored into siege treasury and 5 plunder sites. Siege Vault. This is an occupation reward that can be obtained by the legion that occupies the throne of Stoner Castle. There are a total of 5 plunder sites and approximately 15% of the resources allocated to the guild occupying the plunder site are immediately paid every 5 minutes. maximum 7 times. However, there is maximum 7 times. They want to prevent that some guild don't take too much, right? That's a good idea. Reward distribution. After the siege ends, the legion that occupies stronger castle can be obtained by adding up the taxes from the siege treasury and the taxes remaining after looting. Wait, what this means? Wait a second. Okay, a legion that occupies stronger castle can be obtained by adding up their taxes from the siege treasury, and the taxes remaining after looting. It's really questionable will remain anything after looting. A guild that becomes an army can share the taxes it earns differentially or equally among guilds up to 3 with which it has friendly relations. That is interesting. This is actually translated in the wrong way. The guild that becomes a legion, that means the winning guild can also share taxes differentially or equally with 3 other guilds in relation. So basically, guilds which will help to the guild which is defending the castle, right? I mean, they will not be able to defend the castle on their own. They need at least 3 more guilds to help them in defending the castle. And these guilds, 3 more guilds, will be rewarded accordingly, right? Probably guild leader can decide how much that other 3 guilds can take. So they will not be alone. That guild which will defend the castle will not be alone. They will having some helpers for sure, right? So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is looking really interesting regarding siege mechanics. I have to say, overall idea sounds good. There is complexity, absolutely, to this. There will be lots of strategizing. And for a siege, it will be massive. There will be thousands of players playing the siege, right? And probably there could be some problems. But look, NCSoft, developers of this game, they can adjust later whatever wrong goes on a bad way, right? They can adjust later. There will be some complications, especially after first siege, during first siege. And I'll try to play it, of course, and you will see some dedicated video on my YouTube channel regarding first siege. Siege is a very important part of gameplay of any good MMORPG, and also in Throne and Liberty. So I have no doubt many players will enjoy that, because imagine thousands and thousands of players on the battlefield at the same time together. How will our internet connection handle that? How will our PC handle that? I don't know, right? But let's see. Overall looking, idea from developers of this game, NCSoft, is looking really good. Idea itself. Let's hope that everything will go in positive direction. Thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. See you soon.